The heavenly planets are Dhruvaloka. Na, Cha, also. Parameshtyam, the planet in which Lord Brahma resides. Na, Sarvabhaumam, sovereignty of the whole earthly planetary system. Na, Rasadhipatyam, sovereignty of the lower planetary systems. Na, Yoga Siddhi, 8 kinds of mystic yoga power. Apna Bhavam, liberation from rebirth in a material body. Va, Samanjasa, the source of all opportunities. Va, you. Virahaya, being separated from. Kamkshe, I desire. Translation purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. O my Lord, source of all opportunities, I do not desire to enjoy Dhruvaloka, the heavenly planets, or the planet where Lord Brahma resides. Nor do I want to be the supreme ruler of all the earthly planets, or the lower planetary systems. I do not desire to be the master of the powers of mystic yoga, nor do I want liberation if I have to give up your lotus feet. Purport. A pure devotee never desires to gain material opportunities by rendering transcendental loving service to the Lord. A pure devotee desires only to engage in loving service to the Lord in the constant association of the Lord and his eternal associates, as stated in the previous verse. Dasanu Daso Bhavitashmi. As confirmed by Narottam Das Thakur, Tandera Charan se Bhakta Sanivas, Janma Janme Hai Yehi Abhilash. To serve the Lord. To serve the Lord and the servants of His servants in the association of devotees is the only objective of a pure, unalloyed devotee. Om Jnana Timirudasya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Tadamayam Dadati Swabhadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Rudravargamanam Shri Guru Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Savarabhavanutam Tam Sarivam Savraitam Savadutam Varijanasahitam Shri Shri Radha Krishna Radha Sarananda Krishna Panyakascha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Krishnanu Sade Devi Pranamami Hare Priye Vancha Kalpataruchasya Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, all of you, for coming here. There are devotees who ask questions, who listen to Bhagavad Gita, right? And those who ask questions, and those who speak, they will answer those questions by quoting Bhagavad Gita. So the person who is speaking, he gets the highest benefit because his mind is absorbed. Right? My mind is diverted. I cannot speak. Right? So I cannot speak without all of you. Right? so you are helping me to engage in Krishna's devotion service. So thank you very much. You have taken out your time and come here. Actually, this is a very busy period at Janmashtami. I told Vidhi said, we go to Vada. I said, I can't come. Some of my donor will come and so already
Somebody else will catch.
Huh?
Somebody else will catch.
Somebody else will catch. So she said, I will compensate. कोई डोनर चला जाएगा.
कितने में जो डोनर चले जाएंगे शिविर
Then this this kind of retreats, actually we should concentrate on one subject, some seminar and all. But very short time, I didn't have time to prepare for 2 days seminar. Otherwise we could have planned like that. So next time, if I know in advance, we can plan, some subject matter, sadhana bhakti, something like that. Then we can plan, retreat like that. For now, anyway, Krishna Katha is always continuing. So in this prayer, there is nowadays there is match fixing. So like World Cup, they say Underworld Cup. Underworld Cup. Match, right? It's already fixed. So like that, this fight between Dhritarashtra and Indra is already fixed. Match fixed. But the irony of this pastime is the person who won is the loser, and the person who lost it is the real victor. Right? The Dhritarashtra. All of you know this when Indra became very proud and he insulted Brihaspati. Brihaspati left. Then they didn't have a spiritual master. So without a spiritual master, life is very difficult. So we don't know what to do. So that's why we need a spiritual master whom we can always consult and take a decision. Then Brihaspati left. Then there is a great sage by name Twastamuni. Twastamuni's son was there, Vishwarupa. Then Brahmaji suggested you accept Vishwarupa as your spiritual master. So they accepted. Vishwarupa was actually younger to all the demigods. Initially he refused. He said no, Jnana-Vruddha. It's called Jnana-Vruddha. One who is more knowledgeable than an old person. Then he's called Jnana-Vruddha. He is old by knowledge. So then they convinced him and he agreed. But the problem with him is that his mother's side are demons and father's side demigods. So what he was doing, when he was doing Havan at Yajna, he has 4 heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So he was with 3 heads, he was saying Indraya Swaha, Indraya Swaha. Right? So another head in the back, he was saying Vaitaya Swaha, Vaitaya Swaha. So this family affection is always there, very difficult to give up. Right? First affection is Patni Moha or Pati Moha, right? Then Bhratru Moha, then Putra Moha, Putri Moha. Like that, we all have different mohas. Right? So this Vishwarupa, he was dishonest. So when Indra came to know, he became very angry. He cut off his head. Right? He cut off his head. Then what happened? Like that. So Vastamuni became very angry. Then he said, he performed a very great sacrifice. To desiring a son who can kill Indra. So while chanting mantras, instead of chanting Indra Shatru, he chanted Indra Shatru, Dirgha. So the meaning became opposite. Right? Indra Shatru means
enemy of Indra.
enemy of Indra. Right? But Indra Shatru means I want a son whose enemy is Indra. Right? So the huge demon was born. Dhritarashtra, he was covering the whole universe. That's why his name became Dhritarashtra. He was covering the whole universe. Then all the demigods they went to Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu said, you go to Dadichi Muni. Right? Dadichi Muni. If you go to Naimisharanya. Last year we went. Right? Anybody remembers? Shri, you remember?
Yeah.
Dadichi Kund.
Yeah.
Dadichi Kund is there in Naimisharanya. Right? So there, actually Dadichi Kund, it is so significant that they don't know what is the depth of that. Because they can't find bottom of the pit. And even Britishers, they didn't believe. They tried. They took a long rope, 200 meters, and they put it. They could not find it. Whoever jumped, they disappeared. So they say that it goes to Patal. Dadichi Muni, you go and ask Dadichi Muni for his body, bones. Take his bones. See, because he chanted Narayan Kavacha, his body became completely spiritual. You take his body, bones, and make Vajrayudha, and with Vajrayudha you can kill. Now the fight is going on between Indra and Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra, these people they are throwing arrows and clubs and all. He was catching hold of with his left hand and throw it. Some clubs he would throw it back. Then one club he took and he hit Airavata. Right? Airavata elephant. Then he hit the Airavata, walked back few yojanas and it fell. So in Indra's Tarjat Muni means Tarjat Muni, right? This finger, he has got nectar. So with that nectar, he just rubbed his head of Airavata. Again, he came back to consciousness. Then he threw Vajrayudha and Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra just loved it. Then Indra became very depressed. Right? Here, Dhritarashtra is showing his real quality. Hey Indra! This Indra lost faith. Actually, lost faith that Vajrayudha is going to kill Dhritarashtra. But Dhritarashtra has more faith than Indra. Hey Indra, get up, get up! This Vajrayudha is imbued with Narayan Kavacha. He is going to kill. Get up and throw it again. Fight with me. He was telling he is giving encouragement to Indra. Indra is Sakam Bhakta and Dhritarashtra is pure devotee. Radha is saying, I will explain some other time the prayers like Dhritarashtra, very wonderful prayers. He said, what is Bhagavatam? He said, Bhagavatam means, there are many Puranas and some stories are common between many Puranas. But what is the difference between Bhagavatam and other Puranas? If there is a Dhritarashtra story and there is Ambarish Maharaj story, then that is Bhagavatam. Right? Dhritarashtra. Radha was saying, there is one Pandit, one scholarly devotee in Gorakhpur University or somewhere. If you are asked to choose some verses, most important verses, then which verses you will choose? Then he said, I will choose Dhritarashtra's prayers, the most important prayers. So we should learn these prayers very beautifully. So Nalaga Krishna, Nachapara Krishna. He is saying, I don't want all these things. So here comes, he has more Shraddha than Indra. That's why he is encouraging. Get up, fight with me. You can, the Vajrayudha is unconquerable because it is blessed by Lord Narayana. So that is why the whole our path of progress. That is why Dhritarashtra went back to Godhead. Indra still rotting in this. So what is the difference between Trasra and Indra. Huh? He also has faith, but here there are levels of right. So Srila Prabhupada's God brothers, I think he has some 22 sannyasis were there, and there are scholarly devotees like Vasudev Prabhu, right, and Bhakti Rakshak Tirthasam, Bhagavad Maharaj. There are so many highly scholarly devotees. They are all such highly scholars that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he used to be called walking encyclopedia. And then he would go, previously the system used to be, every speaker used to have his assistant. Then he would sit, so he would quote the first line of the verse, and then the assistant completes the verse. Like that, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur used to have so many, one assistant like Jatasnara, he used to remember once. So Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta's English and his language is very difficult to understand. And then many disciples used to have doubts. Then they would ask, go and ask this Vasudev, what is that? Can you explain what did Guru Maharaj speak? Then he would explain. Like that it is. Then when last days Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, he was asked, after you leave the world, for whom should we contact for the philosophical understanding? Then he said, Vasudev. Like that. So he was so scholarly. Then Prabhupada used to go, that time he was a grasta, he was doing business and all. So they used to call him Kacha Grasta. Kacha Devotee. So later on, he said, this Vasudev, he said once, he proclaimed that if there is a choice to choose between my Guru Maharaj and Maya, 100 times I will choose my Guru Maharaj's lotus feet. He said like that. Right? So later on, he fell down so badly. He took sannyas and he fell down so badly. Then he started to blaspheme Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. He lost faith. Right? So all these devotees, they used to call him. Once Srila Prabhupada was there and he was a grasta, then it is said that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati is so loving to Srila Prabhupada at the time. All the sannyasis and all, we used to gather around. When Prabhupada would walk, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati used to recognize Prabhupada kind of heart.
Footsteps.
How you know heart? Sound of footsteps. Oh, Baba came, he used to say. Then he would go directly, and then one day, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur took Prabhupada inside his room, and then they had some discussion. And then all the sannyasis and all, they were shocked. What is this grasta discussing with Guru Maharaj? And then he wanted to start a magazine, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, and everybody was suggesting some names. Then Srila Prabhupada suggested Back to God. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati liked it very much. Yes, we should have Back to God. Okay. That is why Srila Prabhupada started Back to Godhead magazine. You want to sit on the stool? Give me a chair. Speak up. Very different chair. Yeah. Fix it. Well, we should not stretch your leg. It's auspicious. Those are uncomfortable. You can sit. Those are feeling sleepy, just get up, stand up. Huh? Anyway, so Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, he commented commented that we are all big scholars. We are big scholars, but we were not successful in preaching the holy name all over the world. But Swami Maharaj, he was a grasta. He could preach all over the world. But when compared to us, he was not considered a very scholarly person. But actually they say, even Prabhupada said, oh, I am not such a scholar. But Naranacharya, our Seva Guru's Sri Vaishnava, after reading, there is a chapter called Prayers by Personified Vedas. That is the biggest chapter. After reading that, he commented, whoever has translated and commented on this, he is the greatest scholar in the world, both in Sanskrit and English. Nobody can translate like this. Anyway, that is they think like that. When after Prabhupada heard the instruction that why don't you preach Krishna consciousness all over the world, so every time somebody would visit Srila Prabhupada in his house, he's always surrounded by Goswami's books. So all the time reading, right? So one gentleman, some Chettiar or somebody, he agreed to print Bhagavad Gita, right? Which transcript he lost. Right? He lost. So that the Chettiar said, Swamiji is more of a sadhu than a businessman. The Abhay Babu, he said, Abhay Babu, he is more of a sadhu than a businessman. He was doing bhakti more than business. Like that. So anyway, so that is why if you read Prabhupada purports, every line, some quotation from Goswami, all this sandarbhas, right? So what is the difference between, he said, what is the difference between Prabhupada, Swami Maharaj, they said, why he was so successful all over the world? Because he said, Maharaj said, because he has unflinching faith in the potency of the holy name of the Lord. Unflinching faith. Right? That is why Srila Prabhupada was saying, other day I was reading some conversation. Prabhupada was saying, we should chant Hare Krishna in such a mood that death is standing at our door. Death is standing at our door. Next moment I am going to die. Then we can chant. We can chant nicely. So that is called faith. Right? So this faith, is the most important component in our spiritual lives. Most important. So like if you are having faith in Krishna is not only important, more important, but it is the most important. Right? Most important. So without faith existing in Krishna consciousness is impossible. So impossible. That is why this faith, is actually a symptom of love of Krishna. And then surrender is the symptom of faith. Understand? Right? Faith with unflinching faith is symptom of love of Krishna. And then surrender is the faith, symptom of faith. So depending on how much faith we have, we surrender. Right? We have faith in our own abilities, or we have faith in our Krishna. Right? Like other day, we put faith in lot of things, especially in our own abilities. Other day, one devotee was fighting with somebody. Right? So he said, "Dekh lunga, nacha dunga tumko." Right? So he has more faith than in his abilities than in. So that means he is depending on himself rather than Krishna. So we are not the ones who can make people dance. Krishna is the one who makes people dance. So we should leave it to Krishna. So this is called faith. So how much we are depending on Krishna decides how much faith we have. So sometimes we are trying to protect ourselves from our enemies, from adversities, and then leaving Krishna consciousness. That means we don't have faith. Right? So then the faith is just something which is called sublime, and it is in the heart, and then it manifests when there is a crisis. Right? If you have faith in Krishna, you are unmoved.
Inner process.
Right? Just like in the fight between Durvasa Muni and Ambarish Maharaj. Ambarish Maharaj, he was a grahastha. Durvasa Muni is Kator Tapasvi, Brahmachari. Right? And then because there is small problem, some mistake. That is not a mistake also. It is all because of Ahankara of Durvasa Muni. Just for a small mistake, he created Kritya, a huge demon, to kill Ambarish Maharaj, who was waiting for him to take prasad. Ambarish Maharaj, he did not move an inch. He was just standing there. Even inch also he didn't move. Oh, Hare Bapre. So a ferocious demon, Kritya demon, he is Shukracharya's pet demon. Right? They created, Kritya demon he created to kill Prahlad Maharaj. But Prahlad Maharaj he could not kill Kritya demon, but instead he killed, the Kritya demon killed Sanda and Amarta. Right? Sanda and Amarta. So, very ferocious demon. So many thousands of hands and blood coming out. But Ambarish Maharaj did not move an inch. Krishna is so much favorably inclined to Ambarish Maharaj. He is so much in love with him that he left his Sudarshan Chakra. But still he is an anxiety in Vaikuntha. What will happen to my devotee? So sometimes we used to come and go and see whether Ambarish Maharaj is okay or not. But his own Sudarshan Chakra is always revolving around Ambarish Maharaj to protect. Still Krishna is in Chinta. So then the Sudarshan Chakra changed Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni was running. For 1 year he was running. He went to Vaikuntha, everywhere he ran. Then Narayana said, no, I can't save you. You go back to Ambarish Maharaj. Then Ambarish Maharaj, then he said, if I am a devotee of Lord Narayana, if I have done any tapasya, please give this to Vaikuntha. Sadhu. बहुत परेशान है. He prayed to Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Chakra was okay. Right? So this is called unflinching faith. Right? So when we depend on ourselves, that is called mundane faith. We in our own needs. So when we have mundane faith, then our consciousness becomes mundane, polluted. Then we cannot remember Krishna. So this Shraddha is of two types. One is Swabhaviki, another is Balotpadita. So some people, they have natural faith in Krishna. So that faith, natural faith comes because of the Purva Janma Sanskara.